Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. And you know it's Bengals Nation Day because it's Squealers Week. So do me a favor, if you found the show, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button, smash that thumbs up. I am at 694 subscribers. That's awesome. Let's keep it rolling, trying to get to 700 as fast as we can. Now, this show and every show is brought to you by T Properties. T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out their website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs. Now, you know the show is from a West Side point of view, right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home of the Cincinnati Bengals. And you know it's Squealers Week, and this is Mike Kyle Jr.'s favorite week. He was so excited about it last night. He was blowing my phone up at 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, dude, I gotta go to bed. And he's all hopped up on Mountain Dew and ready to go. So I'm going to bring my boys in from Bengals Nation. What's up, Mike? And Jeremy, you calmed down from last night, Mikey? You still fired up, brother?
What's up, Mike?
Hey, what's up? I still have a little Mountain Dew in me, but hey, this is my favorite week, guys. I was about to say Pittsburgh, but Pittsburgh week, and let's get going.
Yep.
Exactly. Let's get it rolling. Now, unfortunately, the Bengals have not won against the Squealers, the Pittsburgh Squealers, since 2015. So how great would it be, God willing, that they give the Squealers their first loss this week?
You know, I've not noticed this, and I've not even went back and looked at the years, but you said 2015.
Yep.
How many years ago was it when Hushmanzada took the terrible towel?
That was like 05.
It was 05?
Yeah,
okay.
There, yeah.
So I'm a little far back. It was awesome. But
yeah,
it's almost seemed since that, which I guess it is since that, 9 years later, and we still never beat them in a playoff game. We still have never done nothing against them. But at least we have got a few wins sprinkled in. But it just seems like these last 5 to 10 years, geez, it's just like I'm worried about another Baltimore loss. That's what I just don't want to happen on Sunday as of now.
Right.
No blowout.
Yeah, that's where I'm excited, I guess, just to see and hoping that they do better. The offensive line does better against the Squealers than they did against the Ratbirds. Now, the problem is going to be is Fred Johnson, as of right now, is on the COVID list. And I don't know anything about Bobby Hart. I don't know if he is going to be able to play. Zach Taylor didn't say yes or no. I don't know. I haven't heard if Seraphilia is coming back, because I said that on Friday show that this could be the week he could come back. But again, I haven't heard anything. So Zach Taylor's being very quiet about it. So with the offensive line issues like we've had all year, I was kind of hoping we'd have more of a solidified line going into the game on Sunday. But I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting.
If he's trying to shock somebody, shock the world with an announcement of a Denijay or however you spell it, and Fred Johnson, and you're not shocking anybody. They're not afraid of him. So you throw whoever you got in there, Zach. Just let us know, man. Let the fans know.
Exactly. What's up, Facebook user? Do me a favor, whoever you are. Apparently you've been on the show before. Go to YouTube, so it pops up on there, and I know who you are. I appreciate that. Go ahead, Mike.
I would say if we get a lot of information, it'll probably be like the middle of the week, like Wednesday or something. So that's most likely when everything will start coming out.
We got a better shot of finding out Wednesday, but yeah, they could wait till game day to tell us. All right, Tony, what's up, guys? Got to do it. Hey, Jeremy, how about them Irish?
Fight on. Fight on.
Go to win this week. Yeah. That was a pretty good game by the Irish there they had Saturday night. I didn't watch it. I was watching Ohio State, so sorry, Jeremy. I was good. And there's other stuff on I was watching. But
anyway. And with Lawrence being out and that kind of thing, I didn't really want to,
Yeah. Yeah, but what the irritating thing is the Bearcats stayed exactly the same spot and we are undefeated, but whatever. All right. Luke Atkins, what's up, brother? Oh, it's happening. They haven't beat anyone outside of Baltimore. We are handing out their first L this week. I like where your head's at, Luke. I like where your head's at. Dude, I hope you're right. Facebook user, what's up, fellas? What's going on, man?
There's another one.
Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube and subscribe to the show. Start commenting there. It pops up on your pops up your name. See, look. See Craig. See, he's got the little YouTube little dotty thing there, the camera. So I know who he is. Craig Gilbert, what's up, brother? I am the one. Oh, you're the one. There you go, Craig. All right, he was the one that was on Facebook. All right,
good. You're on. Good.
There you go. Let me switch. So, see, that's how it works. You switch to YouTube, and then if you want to comment, that way we know who you are. It's a lot easier. Tony, because Lawrence made a difference in the Notre Dame's offense, putting up 47. Come on, Jeremy.
Oh, I had to throw that at you. You guys didn't play one of the best two quarterbacks in the nation, or they didn't. Come on. But if I didn't throw that at you, I shouldn't be sitting in this chair. They don't pay me for nothing, Tony.
Wait, you're getting paid? Who?
Oh,
hey, who's paying him?
Did I say?
I didn't pay.
Did I say? Oh, my bad.
I'm gonna have to talk to the boss about that. That's some crazy stuff right there. Yeah, I want to get paid. I'm not getting paid either. All right, never mind. All right, Luke. Hoping Jonah is back and Adeniji can go to right tackle if needed. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about on a pre-show fist fight. I'm hoping Fred Johnson can't go because he's on COVID, and I don't know if Bobby Hart's back. Then Adeniji is most likely going to be the right tackle. I really hope Seraphilia is back because I like to see him. I like to see him play. We only got to see him play for a half of the very first game. So who knows? But I mean, it's just this is the week we really need the offensive line. Like Friday, I'm like, okay, you go with Jonah at tackle, you got Spain at guard, and you got Hopkins at center, and then you go with Seraphilia as the other guard, and you got Bobby Hart or Fred Johnson at right tackle. I was like, all right, I think that might be our best offensive line that we can produce. And now we got COVID, and now we got Bobby Hart out, or maybe out, and now it's all this. Now everything's up in the air. I'm like, oh my goodness! Like, why can't it just, for once, for the Bengals, why can't the offensive line just, at least be cohesive? That would be nice. All right, here, let's see.
It'd be nice if the whole team could be cohesive. Together, all is one.
That would help. Facebook user DJ looks like he's gonna be a star. DJ. You guys
DJ Reader?
I guess, but DJ Reader is injured. So yeah, when he was playing, if that's what you're talking about, Facebook user, which like I said, go to the YouTube channel Sports with Strawberry Ice and start commenting there. If you don't mind, your name will pop up. But yeah, I assume you're talking about DJ Reader. I do know he's unfortunately injured. Tony, love the banner, Jeremy. This is fun. But back to the Bengals. Bengals have a great chance. I truly feel we give them Squealers their first loss, just like we did the Chiefs a few years ago. That was awesome when we did that. That was Lewis's first year. I think that's when Tony's talking about. Kansas City came in here and they were undefeated, and P-Dub had the punt return or the kickoff return. I can't remember the punt or kickoff. I think that was his first year here, and dude, I was going nuts. I was like, yes.
Couldn't believe it.
As a matter of fact, that's probably the only thing I kind of seen today was that when the Bengals played the Chiefs, when they came to Paul Brown Stadium undefeated, it was back in 2003, November 6th. So they wound up winning 24-19. So it's possible this week, guys.
So you're saying we have a chance, right?
Big chance.
And a big chance.
Okay. The Facebook user who said DJ looks like he's going to be a star, I guess, was talking about Clemson's quarterback. Was that like I said, I didn't even watch the game, so I assume that was the quarterback for Clemson, DJ.
Trevor Lawrence is.
Well, but Clemson he didn't play, so I guess he's talking about the quarterback that played for Clemson. Like I said,
Yeah,
I didn't
okay.
watch the game, so I don't know.
I watched
I missed
some
a
of
great
it.
game.
They
I wish I
lost.
would have watched it. I wish I.
I think it'd have been the other way around, but I won't get on Tony too hard. I mean,
Why not? Tony's a big boy. He can handle it.
Yeah, it would have been a little tougher, and things could have changed. But hey, it's football, man. You put the best you got out there on that field, and you see what happens.
All right, got a question here. Hang on a second. Facebook user. Do you think we should re-sign WJ3 or let him go and sign a free agent or draft a cornerback? What do you guys think?
I'd say keep William Jackson. You know, there is no reason to get rid of him. I mean, he's going to be good. He's going to be very good.
I don't think that he's going to be. I think he already is pretty daggone solid. Now, when we start talking about contracts, if he's wanting, Darrell Revis back in the day money, that's not WJ3 money. But
no,
he
I don't
is.
think that's not.
No, but he's solid as can be. You can't have enough solid, good to great, solid. On top of Trey Waynes, I'd just like to see them both on the other one on each side. I can't wait.
Well, and the thing is, the Bengals, they've got to keep their good players. We can't just let these guys go. We got to keep them because
I mentioned that the other day. It's
right. We're at the point where we got good players. We're getting somewhere. We can't let them go and have to try to replace them. We just need those guys to stay there and then add onto that. So yes, I say we try to keep them because we can't lose anybody. We just we already lost people with injuries. So I know you're talking about for next year and everything, but that's my thoughts. All right, Joe. After what I saw Sunday, we have a really good chance giving Pittsburgh and the refs the first loss. Who day?
Amen.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, because I didn't even realize this because Dalton. Well, I really want to watch the game, but Dalton didn't even play for the Cowboys. They had a rookie, or not rookie, but he's a 6th-round pick. He was slinging it, dude. He was slinging it on them. I mean, there's a chance. I mean, look, we gotta look at it this way, and I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer because I'm usually the optimistic guy, but you gotta look. The Steelers made some freaking plays, and they sacked the quarterback when they had to. That's the scariest part for me. If our offensive line can just hold them up long enough so Burrow can make plays, we got a shot. Now, if they, are, holes in the dam and everywhere like it was against the Ravens, we're going to get killed again. So it's going to come down to the offense all year. Keep saying the same stuff all year. It's going to come down to the offensive line, but, that's where we're at. So, all right. Mikey, read that.
Hell yeah, I can handle it. Oh, Tony. Hell yeah, I can handle it. Bring it on, buddy. I'll stop because I have a lot to say about the Notre Dame haters. But this isn't about Notre Dame. I could go on though. Yeah, it's all good. I could go on about the Buckeyes forever too. It's all good, man. It's all good.
One of these days, I have to have a fan show where our fans come in for a little bit. We put them on camera and let them talk crap to you. Most of them are talking crap to you. Most people leave me alone. It's just you.
Let's go for it.
All right, Facebook user. If
it's at Oregon.
The offensive lineman for Oregon. Yeah, not available. For the Bengals to pick top 5, who do you look at next? Well, depends on where we draft. If it all goes downhill, like I don't think it's going to go downhill, and I don't think we're going to get the number 1 pick. But if it's that or that high, then I think we trade down. If we're in the top 3, in my opinion, we trade down and try to get more draft picks and try to maybe get an offensive lineman from whatever team if they have a good one, especially a right tackle. That's what I say. If we're in the middle, you're lower, you're going to have to, I think, just draft for the best available, because you can't, when you're lower like that or in the middle, you can't reach. And I think we've reached too many times. We reached for Ross. We reached for Billy Price too. So to me, it is no matter who's there and what your need is, you got to, if you're that low, you got to draft for the best player available. So and I don't know that we talk about this. Our offensive line that we've tried to get hasn't worked, you know. So I mean, Adeniji looks to be pretty good, and General Williams looks to be pretty good. So that's back-to-back offensive linemen, back-to-back years. But you know, we still got Obuehi, we got Fisher, and we got Billy Price, who were busts. So
Right.
I don't know. What do you think about that, Jeremy? What's your thoughts?
Dude, I'm pretty much the same way. If we're starting to get into the mid round, I mean, if we would happen to win 6 games this year, and we're at 5, whatever, 6, I would probably go ahead and at that point take the best available at the position. I don't, even though I hate taking another lineman, even if there's one there, it's just so scary after watching us go through these drafts and take these guys.
But I mean, the last 2 have worked out.
But exactly,
you know.
But yet again, here we still are.
Right.
We're still allowing them players from last year to even grow.
Right.
So we'll see. But you know what? It's not always the wrong thing to take the best player available, even if it's not an offensive lineman. You never know how we're going to do free agency and that kind of thing.
Right. All right, Joe, it was talk about the Cowboys. It was their 4-string quarterback that the Cowboys had in. Yeah. Look, I know it was a 4-string. I understand that. And I know Joe Burrow's way better than that guy. But the Cowboys' offensive line is way better than the Bengals. So hopefully that's what I'm saying. The Bengals, their offensive line has got to play good. You know, it's got to play like it did last week. You know, and do that against a really good defense, which last time they played the Ratbirds, they didn't look very good. What time is the game Sunday? The game is at 4:00. It got moved up. So set your calendars. It's at 4. All right. Luke, what do you guys think are biggest keys to the W this week? Getting the ball out quick or stopping their run game?
Is that our only 2 options?
I think that was his option. What do you think?
You know, I've got to go with turnovers, man. I can see that blitz coming. I can see him running around everywhere. I can see Burrow getting a little bit, even though he's sharp as a tack. You know, when we played against Baltimore, he's gotten better and progressed. But hell, Andy Dalton 10 years in was throwing 3 or 4 picks a game against Pittsburgh. So.
Wait. What did you say again?
Pittsburgh. My bad. Pittsburgh. Yeah.
No cussing.
But he was still doing it, and to see Burrow just go out there and be perfect, it would amaze me. I hope he does. But turnovers, no fumbles. All that.
I'll put it to you this way: if the offensive line can hold and give Burrow time, he's going to carve him up. I have complete confidence in that. Yeah. But I don't have complete confidence that our offensive line will hold to do that. So that's why I don't know. And he's Luke's right. We got to stop the run. I mean, Pittsburgh is a big running team, so that's another thing. And hopefully, Geno, since he's been back, this is be his 4th game back. Hopefully, he's getting more in game shape, and the shoulders not bother him as much. Or him and Mike Daniels. Hopefully, they can combine and stuff the run and. So those are my my biggest key is the offensive line. If we don't do that, the rest of it doesn't matter. It's not going to matter.
Doesn't matter if Mixon comes back. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I haven't heard if Mixon's coming back or not. Joe, Pittsburgh hasn't played anybody this year. Yep, they played the Ratbirds and beat them, but that's about it. All right, Tony, what's the thoughts on Dunlap's Sunday? Hate to see it, but he had a pretty good game. I don't honestly. Cool, that's great. Go there, play good. It doesn't bother me because he wasn't doing that here, and he wasn't going to. So, if he goes there and does good, cool.
I heard he had a few decent plays that were almost sacks, kind of towards the end zone.
I thought he got 1 sack too. That's what I thought I heard.
Okay, well, they must have been giving him 3 rushes then, quarterback rushes. But 1 sack, whatever. He's gotten a sack here. I mean, he's gotten tons of sacks here.
I mean, like I said, my point is he wasn't going to do that here. He didn't want to play here anymore. He was frustrated, fed up, whatever. I'm like, that wasn't going to happen here. So they did great. Cool. I mean, we got rid of the contract. We got our offensive lineman.
They're the Seahawks. He
we
went
got
to
a draft pick.
Great team. Yeah, he went to a great team, man.
It doesn't bother me. I'm okay with it. Facebook user, something that is slept on is leadership that Josh Bynes brought to the defense. I agree with you. You're a big Josh Bynes guy, aren't you there, Jeremy?
I'm a big Josh Bynes guy. I loved that pick out of taking it from the Ravens. He was a killer against us, and I can only see him getting better and better as time goes on. Even though he is kind of a vet, he's going to help these kids a lot down the road, in my opinion. A lot.
Oh yeah, definitely. Here's an interesting one. Robert Fox. I think you're new. I've never heard you on here before, but don't forget to put Andre Smith in there as a bust. Now, see, I don't really consider him a bust. I mean, because was he as good as we thought he was going to be? No, but he was on the 5 straight playoffs we had at right tackle, and he played pretty decent. So, as far as being, we thought we drafted him, he's going to be a left tackle, but that didn't, because we had Whitworth. We didn't need him. So,
well, he had 2 years worth of toe injuries too.
Yeah, I mean, true. But once he got on the field, he played okay. Now, last time they brought him back, he was done.
He was 400 pounds.
Yeah. So yes, he wasn't. He's a bust because he wasn't as good as advertised or whatever. But a bust is somebody who you're the number 1 pick overall and you don't do anything. A bust is who's the guy for the Raiders? I do this every time on the show. I'll think of guys and I can't think. The quarterback for the Raiders who got drafted.
Russell. Oh,
Jamarcus Russell. Yeah, Jamarcus Russell. Yeah, that's a bust. That's a big time bust.
That is a bust. But what did we not take him number 1 overall though?
Boys, who?
Andre Smith.
Yeah, he was a first-round pick, but not number 1 overall. No, he was a first-round pick.
Yeah,
no, the Jaguars got the guy I wanted, and they picked him 2 spots before we got Andre Smith.
Yeah, so I remember that.
There was 3 tackles that year, I think, and Andre Smith was at the beginning of the drafting season or whatever you want to call it. He was the number 1 guy, and then he went and took his shirt off and ran at the combine, and he just dropped. But he still was a first-round pick.
Yeah.
I can't remember the other 2 guys, but I just remember the guy from Jacksonville Jacksonville got the guy that I wanted. I can't even remember his name now. Yeah. Big E, what up, brother? Who they boys? Definitely a lineman first, then either a cornerback or another speedster to replace Ross. Just my thoughts. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like I said, to me it depends. This is why I hate predicting the draft now because we're so far away from it. I have no idea. It depends on who's there and where our pick is. So say we're picking 6th overall and there's not a good lineman and there's not, or there's good cornerback, but you could probably get him lower, So smart, trade down, get that cornerback, with the 10th pick instead of the 6th pick, get a couple more draft picks. And plus thinking business wise, and sure Mike Brown thinks this, he wouldn't have to pay him as much because he'd be a 10th round, or it should be 10 overall pick instead of a 6 overall pick. So that's just where I'm at. But yeah, it just depends on where the draft falls, who's there, people, it's November.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's a lot to, it's fun to talk about. No, don't get me wrong, but it's hard to figure out.
It's a complete crapshoot. I mean, the top 3 are getting to the point where they can't hardly get those right anymore.
Yeah. All right. My point is with Dunlap, do you think he just quit on us? Oh yeah. Yeah, totally. Yeah. I think he quit on us. Yeah, completely. That's why I'm like, I'm glad he's gone because he wasn't going to do what he did in Seattle. He wasn't doing that anyway. So yeah, that's yeah. I think he quit. What do you think there, Jeremy?
Yeah, and I don't see much of him coming out of Seattle. A game here or 2. That's about what he's done this year. He's had a decent game, and I don't see much else coming out of him in Seattle. I hope he does. I hope him well, but anybody that comes across your coach like that and has a verbal altercation, around other players, a grown man,
Yeah.
Dunlap, go on.
It was time for him to go either way. And like I said, he wasn't going to play. He wasn't going to do that for us. So he goes and does great somewhere else. Fine. I mean, like I said, it irritates me, but he wasn't going to do it here. He did not want to play here. He was done. He didn't like Zach Taylor. He was done. So, at least, like I said, I'm happy that we got something for him. We got an offensive lineman. I have no idea how good he is. We got a 7th round pick, and best of all, they took his whole contract. So we don't owe him anything.
Yep.
So that's the best part of the whole trade to me. There, go ahead. You read this one there, Jeremy.
I believe he was the 9th pick in the draft, or maybe the 16th. And they was talking about at the combine him taking his shirt off and being overweight when he ran his 40. Yeah, I mean that was.
I heard that whole shirt thing off. That ruined him.
I can't handle Alabama football at all, and when I saw that and I knew the Bengals were taking him, I thought, geez, 2 or 3 years. First off, that big old monster is going to break a toe. That's what
he broke
really
his foot.
was. And sure enough, he did it out a year and a half, 2 years.
You watch what's the show they do the training camp show they do on HBO?
Hard Knocks.
Hard Knocks, yeah. Why do I come up with thoughts here and I can't ever? We have conversations on the phone, and I'm like this. We get on the show, I'm like, hey, that I can't think. Anyway, Hard Knocks. You could hear Andre Smith's foot snap when I remember watching that. He's like, "Oh, that didn't feel good." I'm like, "Oh, that sounded like that hurt." Yeah. Holy crap! I remember that.
Yeah, that's what 300 and some pounds will do to you. 370 pounds will.
Yeah, just snap it. All right, Tony. I don't think it's necessary for a speedster to replace Ross. More so a receiver who can catch. Yeah, I mean, I'll put it to you this way. I don't. I think there's other like a receiver to me is kind of lower on down the line because when you have a great quarterback like Joe Burrow, you can find other wide receivers from other teams. Look at Michael. Is it Michael Thomas? That's who's playing the number 80, I think, for the Bengals this year.
Yeah.
I mean, where did he come from? And there's not every game, but there's been games where he's been great. So to me, getting the wide receiver isn't as big of a deal as it used to be because you got a guy in Joe Burrow who can make these average wide receivers better. So my more concern is the offensive line, the defensive line, and cornerbacks and secondary and stuff. That's more of the issue. Like, and the thing is too, there is a chance that AJ Green might sign for less to come here or stay here because he wants that ring. And Joe freaking Burrow is the best quarterback he's had throwing the ball ever. So, what we got?
I was just agreeing with you, man. We'll see on that. We'll see.
Yeah. All right, Joe. Marcus Hunt is on the COVID list too, and just saw Ben's both knees are injured, and they are cautiously optimistic about him playing this week. All right, yeah, he got hurt. I'm talking about big Ben, big dumb Ben, with the Squealers. Yeah, he got hurt in the game, but he came back. So, and the thing is, he's almost 40, so he gets hurt. It's going to take him, a lot. It's going to be a lot harder for him to come back than it normally has. But unfortunately, with that guy, I never count him out.
No, you can't.
Unfortunately.
Especially with our teams and the way we played them in the past. And even going back to that last question, about what we need to do trade-wise and free agency-wise, even if we lose Ross, even if we lose AJ, like you were saying, I completely agree. I would much rather see 3 good men on the O-line with what we have now, 3 extra good ones.
Right.
A revamped defensive backfield, not a lot, just
not a lot, yeah. Well, we got too many guys that are injured, so
exactly that's what. Yeah, they're going to come back.
So
have some decent backups behind them, and then our D line, a little bit there, more injuries coming back. That's why I'd rather see 6 players, solid players, be added to maybe the first 4 rounds of the draft if we do trade back, than keeping all these other guys and whatever, and just, hey, we got John Ross, we got AJ Green, we're great. That doesn't mean nothing right now.
The biggest thing the Bengals have got to concentrate on this offseason is protecting Joe Burrow. That's the biggest thing. You got to make sure you fix that offensive line, bar none. End of story. The rest of the stuff, if you can protect Joe Burrow himself with his talent is going to fix a lot of stuff himself. Being as good as he is. So to me, and I know I sound like a broken record. I've said this a million times, but you got to get that offensive line fixed. So we'll see. Let's see here. Big E, I agree, Tony. And long as he don't quit on routes, talking about the wide receivers, because Ross, as we all know, quits for some reason. Now he's like, I love football. I just don't love playing here.
Yeah.
We'd love you if you'd actually try and play, but you quit too much. I mean, like I said, look at Michael Thomas. He's taking his job, basically. I mean, T. Higgins made some hell of catches in the game last week. So, I mean, dude, you had your chance, Ross. I'm sorry. You had your chance, but, you can't. And I want to get traded.
Yeah.
If they could trade you, I'm sure they'd trade you.
After he's played a total of 10 games his whole career, last.
Right. So, all right, Dallas. Go Bengals. We will play and we will upset them and win. Upset is coming, boys. Who freaking day? Joe freaking Burrow, baby. There you go.
And a baby, Dallas.
There you go. All right,
always.
User. Hey guys, good show, guys. I agree about the wide receivers. When you have a quarterback like Joe, there's no need to reach for a wide receiver to protect and defense all the way. Yeah, I agree with it. If you're, like I said, if you're new to the show, do me a favor, go to the YouTube channel, Sports with Strawberry Ice. You can subscribe to it. And then when you comment on there, your name will pop up and we will know what to call you other than Facebook user. So
that's right.
Kind of like our boy Dallas here. Oh, yeah. And go Buckeyes. Sorry about UC. They got screwed. Yeah, I know. I'm like, I knew it was going to come. I don't think UC, dude. Okay. If they still go undefeated, I still don't think they're going to put us in there. I just don't. I hope they do. But, you mean either UC's really that good or these teams in the American are really that bad? Because these teams I thought would at least give us a game like Memphis, like Houston. They haven't. No. So what's scaring me is our biggest game is going to be Central Florida. Now they're no joke. At least, I think they are. I thought Houston was no joke. But if we get past Central Florida and then we get in a really good bowl game, I don't know if we're going to be up to the challenge because these teams that were supposed to give us a challenge haven't. So that's the part where I'm with my Bearcats. Don't get me wrong. I just don't want to go. I'm like, we had the Orange Bowl and the Sugar Bowl. We got embarrassed. Well, Virginia Tech, that game was actually pretty close for a while, but Florida just embarrassed us. So I like to at least, if you're on a national stage, at least hopefully show up and at least look good. Because, it's just, that's the thing with this conference we're in. And people tell me all the time, why don't you guys leave the conference? Great. Who's going to take us? Anybody? Is there an opening somewhere? ACC, Big Ten, SEC, hello, Bearcats, let us in. But no.
Big Ten's already got like 16 teams or something.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, which is stupid. Why don't they call it the Big 16 or whatever instead of the Big 10? So, all right, Robert, let's see here. How about Ocho coming out and saying T. Higgins is having the best rookie season or better rookie season? Excuse me. Having a better rookie season than he did. Yeah. What you did. He's having a better. Chad Johnson had a better second year. His first year was with Kajana Carter, with John Kitna as his quarterback. So his second and third year was actually Chad's better years when he got Carson throwing the ball to him. Yeah. But that also goes to show if T. Higgins doesn't have Joe Burrow throwing him the ball, he can make these guys look good. Not that T. Higgins is only looking good because Joe Burrow's throwing the ball. T. Higgins is a baller. That dude's a baller. We got a first round. We got a legit first round pick in the second round there with T. Higgins. There's no doubt in my mind about that. he's definitely going to be. I think he's eventually be our number one. Well, say Boyd. Him and Boyd are be one and 1A. As their careers go on. I think.
Yeah, I do too. I can see them both being the exact same. I mean, as long as we've got those two guys, we have a core that we can build around slowly and move on and keep building as a team for the future.
Yeah, those two are. Those two are, like I said, 1 and 1A moving forward. You can get another wide receiver. I mean, I know Chris Henry was a messed up guy. He made some stupid mistakes, but they picked him up in the 6th round or something like that. So I mean, you can find really good wide receivers and speed lower in the draft. You don't have to take the first guy, But the biggest thing to me, like I said, you got to fix that line. All right, Tony. No offense about UC, but if Notre Dame beats Clemson again in the ACC championship, they will still put Clemson in with 2 losses over UC. I know, being undefeated. That's what I just said. It's sad, but that's how those guys work. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. I said, even if we go undefeated, I don't think we're getting in. I mean, our chances to get in sailed when the Big East Conference, sailed away with us. Or, they're still the Big East Conference, but it's basketball. It's no football anymore. So, I mean, I would love to be wrong. I wish I am, but I think we'll be undefeated because, like I said, Central Florida won undefeated for 2 years, and they never got in.
That's right.
But they
it's either going to come down to them having to add more games, playoff games, or it's going to be this way every year. It's never going to change. It's going to just be the same.
And this is the year I thought they might add playoff games, but I haven't heard anything, any talk or nothing about it. So I think they're just like, you know what? We're going to take people out of Power 5 and forget the rest of them. I guess that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is.
How the cookie crumbles.
Some things will never change. Oh, sorry. All right, Dallas. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Who Dey, baby? Joe freaking Burrow. And by the way, Tony, good luck. Notre Dame sucks. Good luck, guys. We'll see y'all in the playoffs. There you go. There you go. All right, Tony's got something here. An undefeated UC team would deserve it over a 2-loss Clemson. And well, we'll see. I mean, the problem is they're going to say right now Clemson lost to Notre Dame because Lawrence wasn't in there. So that's going to be their reasoning, but that loss doesn't count. So, exactly. I mean, they'll say the same thing if Ohio State loses Fields. I mean, and they lose a game. They'll say the same thing. Justin Fields wasn't in there. Well, if he was in there, they would have won. So, whatever. So, what is your legit feeling, Jeremy, about going into the Steelers? At the beginning of the week, we start the show. At the beginning of the week, we feel one way. Then toward the end of the week, we might feel a different way. So what's your gut feeling right now?
Right now, it's not great with our injuries. We don't know really a whole lot about our injury list yet. So once I find more and more about that, I may feel a little bit better. I do feel better about how our patchwork O-line, and that's all they are.
Right.
But I do feel they've done a much better job. Well, they did last week.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe they'll keep it up and somehow hold these guys back long enough to give Mixon a chance to run and keep Burrow off his back and not kill him, and maybe we win. But
yeah, I mean,
maybe.
How much fun will we have a week from today if the Bengals beat the Squealers? We will have like 40 freaking viewers. Like, yeah. That'd be awesome. Yeah. But it just, I'm optimistic, but I'm trying to be realistic. That offensive line and our schedule will play 2 elite defenses, and they're both in our division. And we did not look very good at all against the Ratbirds. And we got to play them one more time, and we got to play the Squealers twice. So the first one comes this Sunday at 4:00. Now I want to make an announcement that I haven't got a chance to make yet. This is for my Bearcat fans. So we were talking about Bearcat football, but Bearcat basketball is getting ready to start here soon. And if you guys been a viewer of the show for a while, I had Terry Nelson on back during the Bearcat basketball season. And Tuesday, not tomorrow, next Tuesday, Terry will be joining me live on the show. So we'll be talking about the upcoming Bearcat basketball season. You guys can ask him questions. I don't know how long he'll be on. Might be 10 minutes, might be 20 minutes, might be an hour. Just depends. So make sure you guys check out the show next Tuesday, because it'll be me and Terry Nelson, and who knows, maybe Jeremy will jump on. Who knows?
Never know with me, man.
Never know with you. All right. Robert Fox. Chris Henry was a third round pick. All right, third round pick. Okay. But still, you can get a good third round wide receiver. That's kind of my thing. But I mean, like I said, the biggest thing to me, you got to fix the line. Whatever it is, you fix that line, you keep Joe Burrow upright, it's going to fix a lot of other things. You don't have to reach for other stuff because you got the quarterback. That is the position in the NFL to get. So
he will find somebody to throw that ball to. Even if it's a squirrel, he'll throw it to somebody. I mean, it'll happen.
So I mean, as far as the offensive line goes right now, we don't know if Jonah's back. We don't know if Trey Hopkins is back. We don't know if Bobby Hart is back. Fred Johnson most likely won't be back because Zach was he said Johnson's out for 10 days from when he tested positive, but he didn't say when he tested positive. So that was kind of, he didn't. So I don't know if there's a chance that Fred Johnson can play or not. So the only guys that I know can play, Spain, Billy Price, Adeniji. And then the other guy we got, Finney, that we got from Seattle. So that's 4. we need 5. So that's it being Monday. This is where we're at with our offensive line, because I don't know any other information if these guys are going to be able to play or what. And so that's where my worry comes from in this game.
It's amazing. It's amazing how really bad our starters are, and then to have to re-patchwork an already bad line,
right?
It's just it shouldn't happen to a team.
Yeah, you got to patchwork this, patchwork that, and then our secondary. I mean, how many injuries have we had on that? And then
Mackenzie Alexander in and out. Trey Wayne's been out all year.
Yep, and then losing DJ Reader. Oh man, that one really hurt.
Billy J3. Oh,
yeah. So as of Monday, I'm not very optimistic. Come talk to me Friday. We'll see what we got going on then.
Yeah, no joke.
All right, Dennis. Is the offensive line we have this Sunday, because some of them had the virus. It is awful slime playing this Sunday going to be good enough. That's what I just talked about, Dennis. I don't know. I mean, I just mentioned who the guys were injured and the guy who is on the COVID list. So I don't know who's playing. I don't even know if Zach knows who's playing right now. And chance you got Seraphilia could be back, because they said he could come back after the bye week. So that could be a new name to the lineup. But I don't know. All right, let's see here.
Thank God for somebody putting time.
You totally froze up, Jeremy. And I think Jeremy is gonzo. All right, it's just me now. Jeremy, you got to get back on, brother. All right, let's see here. Live show, people. Is a live show. All right, Matt Turner. TJ Watt didn't look like he had quite the burst yesterday off the edge that I'm used to seeing from him. Hopefully some midseason fatigue is kicking in. I hope so, because Matt, like I said, I said it enough times on here. That's my biggest fear, is that offensive line. And if we can get guys to stop them, if we can't get anybody to block for Joe Burrow, it's going to be like it was against the Ratbirds. I mean, it will be. That is the biggest thing we got to figure out. And with all these guys that are injured, we don't know if they're going to play or not. It's hard. It is very, very hard. Jeremy back? Nope, Jeremy is not back. Jeremy is still frozen. So yeah, that's the thing that's going to be really difficult this week. Like I said, it's Monday, and these are all the guys that I don't know if they're playing or not. So hopefully Zach Taylor knows more than I do, which he's supposed to. So, all right, Tony, sorry, gotta go. Love watching you guys. I'll end on Houday, go Joe freaking Burrow, and Jeremy go Irish. See you guys tomorrow. Yep, see you tomorrow, dude. Jeremy, I did not hear. Hey, there he is. Jeremy's back.
My bad.
Jeremy Dean, what's up, brother? What's up?
That's what you get for living in Alabama, I guess, man.
Yep. It was a one-man show for a little while. It's all about me.
Yeah, right.
That's tomorrow's show. Unless you decide you want to come on. All right. Pappy Mason. Hey, you're new. But at least I don't remember that name. Steelers ain't looking so good yesterday. Let Joey B. Cook. Yeah. That's going to happen. Joe will kick their ass if he has time to throw the ball. That's the whole thing. I'm very, very worried about the offensive line. That's just, Sharper Eyes, did you mute Jeremy? No, I didn't mute him this time. He wasn't talk crap about my Bearcats, so I didn't have to mute him this time. The internet muted Jeremy. The internet gods have spoken, Jeremy.
It did not want the Bengals to win this game.
Exactly. All right, guys, we talked about this on Friday's show. So if the Bengals win against the Squealers and Jeremy gets to do a poem, which I hope he does, that would be awesome. But we are going to do, I won't even say a poem contest, because we had a couple guys get on here and write them and stuff. So if they win on Sunday, we invite you guys to write your own poems. And, they can be funny. Don't cuss on them. They'll be gross. Just, funny, enthusiastic, If they lose, then we can have sad poems, but we won't be writing one. You guys will write one then anyway. So,
yeah.
Anyway.
Still be fun. Still be fun.
Either way. And you will win absolutely nothing. You get paid the same amount of money that we get paid.
But you get to be a man that writes poems.
Yeah, they said I'm still not getting paid over there, which I don't understand.
I don't know.
Jeremy said he got paid. Jeremy, that said you lied.
Yes, I did.
All right, I'm going to bring up the Facebook groups here that we help run. And we invite you guys to join. They are Bengals Nation, which we are almost to 10,000. Is that right, Jeremy? We're pretty
real close.
Get real close to 10,000 at Bengals Nation. So invite your friends, invite your neighbors. Got Bearcat Country, Reds Country, and Cyclones Country. And I asked you to follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I will be getting the sound off of this and put it on the podcast so you guys can listen to it tonight or tomorrow to be on Bean Pod, iTunes, Apple, wherever you get your podcasts. Give me a 5-star review. I would appreciate it. YouTubers, like I said, we're getting close. We're at 694, trying to get to 700. Just like Bengals Nation, man. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors about Strawberry Ice. Look it up. Like, share, subscribe. Especially if you like what we're doing and you want to comment on the show, you go onto the comment section on the YouTube page. Your name will pop up. So, Jeremy Dean, would you please do the honors, sir?
Sure will. We got a big one coming.
Yes, sir.
We've got, if we're going to do anything with this season, we've got to beat Pittsburgh. So we all know that.
Wait. What'd you say again?
I said Pittsburgh.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry. Pittsburgh.
Gotcha.
No, we, this could turn our whole season around. It could turn Zach Taylor's whole situation around. It could turn a lot of things around. Yes.
It's our Super Bowl, baby.
That's right. We're going to see what happens come Sunday. Move to 4:00, you said?
Yeah, it's at 4:00 now.
Okay. So you guys keep subscribing, telling your friends. And until then, remember one thing. You don't live in Cleveland. You live in Cincinnati. So act like it. Houday!
Houday, baby. And that's just sports. See ya!